I enjoy producing movies like this. I like big pictures, and it's a real challenge for a producer to produce this movie.
Making any film is a challenge, and working with my partner Tom Cruise, first of all, he's a consummate producer. He's an amazing producer, in addition to being a great actor.
To be able to play the character, to work with the actors, to try to create roles for them, that's a lot of fun within, and everyone working together and working hard on it. That, I enjoy that. I enjoy producing a movie like this.
We had the pleasure and the honor of John Woo coming in, and when John came in, he said, "I want to make a romantic action-adventure film," and that excited both of us. And we had also the pleasure of working with Robert Towne, who brings the nuance and complexity and a little bit of the irony to the human interaction and to the characters.
Mission 2 was unique for me precisely because the action sequences had been so highly developed before I came on board. So much so that really what was involved was writing a story to fit the action. During this process, Paula and Tom hit upon the excellent idea of asking John Woo to come aboard as director.
John Woo came in and he brought a lot of his ideas to it, and Bob Towne and I had ideas about if we ever did another mission, which way we would take it.
In addition to the fact that we wanted, using the Hitchcock terminology, a MacGuffin, I think we wanted a MacGuffin that was, in this case, a recombinant virus that was being manufactured, a disease, in other words, made in order to peddle a cure. So greed was the animating force, and a dangerous influenza virus is something that you don't really need to have terribly grand sophistication about the intelligence community to grasp that concept.
John Woo embraced those ideas and came to the table with his own ideas about the character and the picture and what he envisioned Mission to be.
He wants every episode have a different look, a different kind of style, and directed by a different kind of director. The reason he wants me, he wants the Mission Impossible to have a lot more of an emotional and romance.
A romantic interest engages the hero emotionally, and it also engages him at the level of exercising his skills in the service of, in this case, trying to save somebody's life that he cares for and possibly loves.
Within Mission Impossible that an audience will embrace. I felt out of any picture that I've made, this, for me, could be fun to have sequels. Because they're different. Every single one, every environment, every mission he goes on, everything they do is different every single time. I love what I do, and I feel a responsibility. Just the position that I'm in is rarefied, and I don't ever want to take advantage of that. So I appreciate it when I go to a movie and I see that level of effort in there, and I'm committed to what I do. I can't help it. I love it. When you're making one of these movies, you sit down and you go, okay, what do I think is cool? I love motorcycles. Then you see what John Woo does with a motorcycle.
I have a pretty good instinct about action.
It's got everything. It really has. It has stuff that I haven't seen before.
You can see Tom climbing a mountain, hanging from a mountain.
My breath was taken away. I've never seen anything so dangerous, so exciting. It really is. It's unbelievable.
He wanted to do something crazy.
John was so nervous that I might plummet to my death, and then he would be held responsible for that. And I don't blame him.
I kept sweating and so much worry. I was so scared.
When we were down on the wall, just us two, he goes, "This is great. I can't believe this. Look at the views." You know, you're thinking maybe he's gonna be more nervous, but is my rope okay? And it's not. He's got into it.
Tom actually did the climb himself. The rope is just a safety if he were to fall, which he didn't.
And I've never had a problem with heights. As a kid, anytime I get to the edge, I want to jump off. I don't know what it is. It's subconscious. I don't want to kill myself. I want to fly.
Nobody, even the best repeller, couldn't drop full speed and stop 4 inches from the camera, which is what we had Tom Cruise do.
It was a pretty high jump. It looks pretty scary.
It's fun.
He enjoys the thrill of it. He gets a kick out of it, so yeah, he likes it.
Here we go. Ready, and 3, 2, 1, drop!
He jumped right to the camera. His face almost smashed into the lens.
Do it again. I'll do it again. I'll do one more. I'll do one more. One more.
It feels like a free fall. You don't even feel yourself stopping until the bitter end.
This should be the MI2 ride.
When you see the film, it would have been less a film if he hadn't actually done his rock climbing stuff and his, jumps.
I want to make it exciting for him. I want to scare him. I want to thrill him, and I think that that adds to it.
He wanted to do something like Bruce Lee. I said, great, that's what I good at.
The action is raw action. John Woo spent a lot of time studying and watched how I walked and the way I moved. So he designed the sequences around what I could physically do.
He does these amazing kicks, flies through the air and smacks me in the chest and in the face, and I just get up and punch him.
He did it, and he did it very beautiful and strong.
The fight scene was great fun to do. Beating up Tom Cruise is terrific. I caught him a couple of times in his six-pack.
It's fun. That's why you want to make these movies. You get to roll around and get to do these wild things. There are elements to this that, John Woo really pushed the edge.
John's designed a lot of action in this picture that people have never seen.
John brings a lot of energy. Everything about what he loves to do is he loves to move the camera, he loves to introduce as much energy and as many shots into the sequence as he can.
That's why he's the man.
I've been in stunts for 20 years, and definitely there's no one that does even close to the amount of stunt work that Tom does. He's very good at it.
He's very athletic. He really has an understanding of physical action.
He did it just like dancing. Sometimes it looked pretty easy to him.
There were certain things where you have to physically be up to it, but it worked out. It really worked out. I'm still here.